This should be an interesting one. Arch has improved a lot. ZLO has not played at his best so far in this tournament, I've had to be honest. I talk about their build orders. Sure, if you want me to, we can talk about their build orders. This one is an interesting one because if we zoom out, 65,000 mass, right? So this is gonna be a lot of, well, yeah, it's very, it's a tricky build order. The thing is, when you have a lot of reclaim, you need to focus on assisting the commander. You need to focus on building as fast as possible and just abusing all the reclaim. So you can see Arch here is not going to build any mexes with his commander. Right? First engineer builds a mex and then starts reclaiming. Next engineer straight into assisting the commander. You see how he stands here? And there's all these PGens around, so he doesn't have to move the engineers. All the PGens are going to be in range. So he already has 2 engineers assisting his commanders. ZLO's going to do that now as well. ZLO over here is reclaiming to fund his build. You can see he might have done it incorrectly, but looks like he will just about survive mass-wise. Arch, meanwhile, similar scenario. You see he's funding all of this building. Oh, he messed it up actually. He didn't reclaim enough, because he should have reclaimed this rock, but he missed it, it seems. So he messed up a little bit. But yeah, just a lot of ACU assistance. Build a lot of PGens quickly, then get an air factory up. We got 2 engineers over here, by the way, getting reclaim and building mexes as well. More engineers assisting. And ZLO, what will ZLO go for? He could go straight for a transport. He's actually overflowing power, which is not great. Still hasn't built a single mass extractor. Let's see. An inti for Arch. His air factory. To be honest, Arch messed up his build. That was not a good build. Also, all of he's really messing up right now. Actually, ZLO's worked out properly. It worked out pretty much as he wanted. Gets his transport away. So you can see what ZLO did is very simple. He focuses on PGens. Gets reclaim with a couple engineers, right? This guy, and the rest of them just build a lot of PGens, factory, transport, head to the expansion, continue on as normal. Arch went a bit more complicated and it kind of messed up for him. He didn't reclaim correctly. It stalled and then moved around, and yeah. So keep it simple, like ZLO did. What do I need? PGens, air factory, transport. Pick up the engineers and leave. That's it. Don't complicate it. Transport's going to go down though. Arch with total air control. Well, total air control is 3 versus 2. But he is going to win that 3 versus 2 easily. 3 versus 1 now. But ZLO got what he wanted, which was engineers here. And a few extra engineers up here as well. So time for factories. Factories. And reclaim to fund it all. Ooh, ZLO had a... Oh, look at that! Arch's hiding behind the... No, he was hiding behind the transport. It was working, but then he moved into the way. Or he moved past the transport and took more damage. He's lost 2 engineers now. Oh, he's going to get into the transport and leave. That's kind of ballsy. Leave. The transport's under attack. That Oh, that's funny. Alright, well actually, you know what? It's a pretty good move to drop here now. Because he doesn't have any units, any engineers here. So he can get it forward base. It's better to have a lot of factories here than here because you're closer to the enemy. Put more pressure on. I see everyone's just talking about Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Trek. You damn nerds. Makes sense you'd like Star Wars and Star Trek considering you enjoy Supreme Commander, to be honest. I think there's some this bomber, for example, might have some Star Wars DNA in it. Oh, he gets another drop. 4 engineers. I should really just use the tracking command instead of trying to do it manually. It would be a bit smoother. You can see ZLO making tons of extra power here. 6 engineers building at once. Gonna make another air factory. I think he might be going T2 air soon. Called STD for a reason. Oh, Star Trek Discovery. So it looks pretty good for ZLO right now. He's got, ooh, that's a really pretty big base already. Before 7 minutes, he has so many factories in this expansion. That's quite nice. He can definitely put a lot of pressure here. Arch is actually adding more production. I like that, adding more production in his main base here, some here. He's getting reclaim here and making units. So you should be able to defend for a while. Forced to build a PD in this expansion way far back is not great. Richard, that's hilarious. Ooh, Arch wins. He denies a naval factory. It's actually almost complete. And now he's going to build a PD and kill all these mexas. Unless a bomber comes pretty quick. Is there one under construction? There isn't. So ZLO's going to lose all these mexas. Well, actually, if Arch is stalling, he's not. Yeah, a bit of a power stall from Arch. What's that? Modern TV and cinema is preachy? No way. No way. Yeah, it's only gotten... it only gets worse, really, over time, it seems. Anime is the last refuge. Yeah, maybe that's why it's so popular now. Because everything that comes out of America and England is too far up its own arse, preachy stuff. Maybe. But to be honest, I don't really watch TV or films, so... And I don't watch anime either, really. So my opinion is not worth too much on any of those things. Was Archsimkat a well-known player before this, Nick? No. No, he wasn't. I don't think so. I don't think he had any, Okay. Forget I answered. Have to watch movies because Jagged isn't streaming 24/7 for some reason. That would be a bit much. I don't think there's enough Supreme Commander happening for me to stream 24/7. Big amount of spam here, but Arch has responded in kind. He has a lot more reclaim to get. He doesn't have enough engineers reclaiming for my liking, but he does have enough units to defend. I like that he's gone for so many Medusa here, because in these choke points on Bermuda, artillery are really valuable. You can see same story for ZLO. It's basically half and half artillery tanks. There goes the naval factory. This looks like T2 Navy is coming soon. But both players just going for frigates right now. Arch has a nice army on this side as well, though. ZLO needs to be a bit careful. Oh, who's gonna win this fight? This is a huge battle here. Looks like ZLO is winning. You see ZLO is target firing there. So he was taking one frigate at a time. Arch is not doing that. If he was, it would get a much better trade. You need to focus on this battle micro. Target the low HP ones first. Maybe target these ones because you can do AoE damage between two of them. And actually Arch is doing pretty well. He's going to win this with the reinforcements. I think it's time to go T2 Navy actually for Arch. Make a TMD and go T2 Navy because ZLO loves to make some TML. ZLO might make T2 Navy here even. We shall see. I'm surprised he hasn't gone T2 Navy yet. That's a lot of reclaim left on Arch's doorstep. Old replays. Old replays work to a certain time period. I think before like April 2014 they don't work. After April 2014 I think all the old replays work, but you just can't use UI mods on them because of some change that people didn't like a long time ago. That happened anyway. Not salty. Hashtag not salty. But yeah, we could watch some old replays, but generally it's better to watch up-to-date ones, I'd find. But we could, you know, it would take some searching to find old good replays. T2 Navy is up. Of course he won the Gal game, predicted it, yeah. You couldn't watch a show called Isekai without thinking of farms. Frigates are so good versus T1 land. Oh, the Medusa. So many bombs being dropped on these guys. Arch is really wasting a lot of units here. And look at the spam from ZLO. I think ZLO is gonna crush Navy right now. He's got 30 frigates and a destroyer. Second destroyer must be on the way. Oh yeah, ZLO's gonna win this through the Navy. Second destroyer's out. He's not in danger on this side. He's got his ACU here. He's got enough units. He's going to kill the extra production now on the left. So you should always have a factory making engineers to assist. Yeah, I mean on maps like this you want a few factories making engineers. In your main base, generally you have one factory always making engineers. Unless you're on a small map, in which case you don't need that many engineers. So you might make engineer tank on repeat on a 5x5 map. Unless it's, you know, one which has a lot of mass. It depends on, you know, the resource on the map, but generally on a 10x10 you have one factory in your base only making engineers for the whole game. Torpedo bombers from Arch. He doesn't have air control though, and he's completely overrun in the Navy. There's no way he gets back into it. Gonna lose everything here. The only way he could have possibly saved that if maybe a few minutes ago he could have invested in a torpedo comm and got, you know, torpedo defense up, torpedo comm, maybe one air and got some bombers as well to take out the destroyers. That might have been his only option to save it. But now it looks really bad. Also, no economy from Arch. Probably maybe because he's against ZLO, he doesn't invest in eco. But yeah, ZLO's completely won the Navy. Now ZLO has to stop. Well, he has stopped all frigate production, which is really good by him. And now the T2 Navy is gonna move around the map and take control of a load of the map. The arms will be off limits for Arch. He's going to lose all the mexes there. And he can also stop any land attacks on this arm with even just a cruiser. Galactic Fear. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he came back. Yeah, I don't think it was a year ago. I think it was longer than that. But he didn't stay for long. He basically just, I don't know. He was a full meme at that point. He just sandboxed a mid build order and only played mid or something. And then he played some air. And then I think he quit because he complained about, oh, never mind that. There's Corsairs coming for his LotS commander. Oh my god. He dodges. He dodged a lot of the damage there. Another Corsair comes in, another one. He doesn't dodge the second two. Gunship on top of his head now, you can't dodge that. Corsair's gonna get another pass. Where are the inties from Arch? ZLO dropping down to 3,200, needs to keep dodging. 2,100, 1,500, 1k. Oh my god, he's gonna die. 700. Where are the Corsairs going? Where are the Corsairs going? No. No way. Oh my god. Wait, did you see that? The Corsair... Oh no, no, sorry. It looked like the Corsair fired at that transport, but it was the cruiser. Never mind. I nearly freaked out. Okay, well. What happened? What happened there? 3 Corsairs just turned around. As low as on 700 or 800 HP at that point. Cruiser is a beast indeed.